Hi Fabric friends. I did a blog post about the identity column experience in the Lakehouse on Delta tables and also a blog post, check it out, and showed you some of the nuances. I'm now looking at the DWH Experience identities, and there's a slightly different variation on the identity experience you're probably familiar with in TSQL and SQL Databases, SQL Server, managed SQL Service, anything on the Azure platform. So yeah, go to the Microsoft Learn website. It is in preview at the moment, but it seems to be quite reliable. So, right, so I'm going to create a table. Okay, I've created tables before with identities. Okay. Customer SK must be a data type big int. Well, okay, that's interesting. I'm just using the normal SQL syntax. Big int. Let's run that. Okay, customer SK does not support seeding or increment. Well, I just didn't read the documentation. So that's the correct syntax, create table, big int identity. So there's no seed or no increment like there is with TSQL in SQL Server. Right, let's do this again, but using the correct syntax. So big int identity. Well, technically in the DWH Experience, it's DSQL for distributed SQL. It's a subset of TSQL. Okay, cool. That's brilliant. So it should be empty. Let's just make a look. It's select star through. Cool. So I should have a nice big empty table. Cool. Let's insert some data into it. Cool. It's in 32 rows. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, two massive big int numbers there. Yeah, they are consecutive, 05 and 06. Let's insert some data again. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so the inserts are consecutive, but when you start inserting more data, obviously it breaks. So we've got 306, it's jumped up by quite a bit. One starts with a 9, that starts with 1. So we can see what's happening in the background. So it's not doing sort of atomic consistent numbering. Why is that? So what's happening in the background? In the background, well, DWH Experience in Fabric, which is based on Synapse, Snowflake, and Spark, all operate in a similar way, and they are MPPs, massively parallel processing, and they're designed to process data across nodes. So what's happening in the background of the data warehouse experience? So you have the data warehouse, and that distributes data across nodes, and each node gets allocated sort of a range of identity values. Well, it does it because obviously passing back and requesting an identity from maybe the executor or something would cause a lot of overhead. So it does it this sort of method. So you don't want any blocking of generation of items. So Microsoft say that the identity column is unique, so there won't be any issues on that regard, having non-unique identities, but it may not be a consistent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 incremental experience. So just be aware of that and just check out the new syntax. I'm just a little bit saddened it doesn't support int. I'm just gonna do my heading copy and pasting or taking out values which in the big int format, which is obviously a massive number. But apart from that, looks all good. Can't wait to start using it in my next project. If you do have any questions, hit the comments below and I'll answer. Thank you very much.